Are you getting ready to buy a horse? Congratulations! Let's see if I can help save you some money. I'm Cindy, and these are my lovely assistants, Allie and Luna. Welcome to 4 Minutes with Horses. It is going to cost something to have horses. They're obviously not free to keep, but there's ways that you can save money, and maybe you don't need to get all the things out there that are recommended. Maybe you only need to get a few if you just want to keep a pet horse and you're on a budget. Now, all of these suggestions assume you're keeping your horse at home. If you board your horse, what's provided and the pricing varies way too widely. Of course, the more horses you have, the more expenses you have. The absolute bare necessities for a horse is shelter, food, and water. Shelter for your horse can be anything from a multi-stall barn to a home-built shed or just a covered hut. It can even just be a clump of leafy trees if they're close enough together. Your horse will be perfectly happy living outside 24/7. Besides, if you make him live in a stall, you'll have to add bedding to your monthly bills. The next concern is food. Grazing is best for horses, and it's free. Fortunately, Luna does really well on just grass alone, and of course some hay in the winter. She holds her weight well and doesn't need any supplements, so that makes it a pretty cheap and easy way to feed her. Allie's a different story. She's old, she's missing a lot of teeth, so I have to spend money to feed her grain. She gets senior grain and beet pulp and alfalfa cubes. I wet them down, mix them up into a mash, and give it to her twice a day. And of course, that adds some expense onto how much it costs to feed her. If you live in an area where grass doesn't grow in the winter, then of course you'll have to add hay to your monthly expenses. The last of the three basics is water. If you're rich, you can install an electric heated automatic water fountain for your horses. But I have to assume, since you clicked on this video, you're not rich. So now the options are a trough, a small water tank, or hauling buckets of water to your horse. Once the three basics for your horse are taken care of, now it's time to see what you need so you can actually enjoy this horse of yours. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the hundreds of dollars you'll spend on treats. Of course you're going to want a saddle and bridle for riding. If you buy a used one though, you can save a lot of money and they're already broken in. You'll also need a halter and lead rope to lead your horse and tie him up. What do you think? You like your halter? A helmet is an absolute necessity. Don't cheap out by not buying one. You want one of these, trust me. Your life actually can depend on it. Of course you need grooming equipment, but you don't need a whole lot. You can start off with a curry comb that helps to rub up all the dirt and oils from their skin. A stiff brush is also something you'll need. This helps to brush away all the dirt and oils. A hoof pick is an absolute necessity. You need to be able to get all the rocks and stones out of their feet, as well as the compacted dirt, and it's also a good way to check for any bruises or cuts on their feet. You'll also need something for the mane and tail. I like to use these plastic curry combs because they hardly pull out any hairs, and yet they're really effective at getting out the knots and tangles. There's still a couple of things you'll have to spend money on. There's no way around it. One of those is a farrier. He's got to come out and look after your horse's feet. The second one is the vet. So you definitely can cut down on expenses, but no matter what it's costing you, that face is totally worth it. I love my horses, and I wouldn't want to spend my money on anything else. So what did you think about the things on this list? Did you agree? If you didn't, let me know in the comments below. Did you like this video? If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified. Maybe you'll like the next video I post. In the meantime, go out, enjoy your horses, and God bless.